the founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad.
Who the source material consistently calls the promised Messiah.
Right, and the specific focus is a prophecy related to a woman named Muhammadi Begum.
Okay. The source we're working with for this deep dive is an article titled Prophecy Relating to Muhammadi Begum.
And today, we're tackling a really intriguing historical account you've shared. It addresses a significant point of discussion, or, well, in some views, an objection raised against the founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad.
Who the source material consistently calls the promised Messiah.
Right, and the specific focus is a prophecy related to a woman named Muhammadi Begum.
Okay. The source we're working with for this deep dive is an article titled Prophecy Relating to Muhammadi Begum.
And that's from the Al-Islam website.
Yes, which is the official website of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
Got it. So our mission here is to explore the detailed narrative presented within this specific source about this prophecy.
We'll look at the background it provides, the conditions, the predictions it describes.
And the reported outcome, basically trying to understand how this particular source explains it all.
Right, how it addresses the claim that the prophecy wasn't fulfilled.
It sounds like an account that weaves together quite a lot. Family history, claims of divine messages.
Oh, absolutely. Very specific, time-bound predictions, too, and it presents a very particular interpretation of how things unfolded.
Okay, let's dive into this fascinating account together and unpack what this source tells us.
All right, so to understand this prophecy, the source first really sets the scene.
The context.
Exactly. It describes the context involving some of the promised Messiah's relatives and cousins.
Okay.
According to this article, these relatives were, well, estranged from faith, described as deeply irreligious, even mocking Islam, denying God,
Wow.
and apparently persistently demanding proofs.
And the source gives examples of this. It's not just a general claim.
No, it's quite specific. It mentions an incident where someone came to the promised Messiah, deeply distressed, actually weeping.
About what?
About vile abuse directed at the Holy Prophet Muhammad and the dishonoring of the Holy Quran by these same family members. It also mentions a letter they reportedly wrote, filled with, harsh language and public demands for proof.
Proof of his claims,
Yeah.
or of God.
Both, it seems. Proof of the promised Messiah's truth and the very existence of God. And this letter was published publicly,
Okay.
which the source sees as them supporting non-Muslims, essentially indicating extreme wickedness.
So faced with this kind of open defiance, what does the source say he did?
It says the promised Messiah turned to prayer, earnestly asking God for a sign concerning these relatives.
And the response?
The response, as reported here, was a revelation. It's cited from one of his